Fucking Ivan Drago, man. Rocky 4 is like the fan favorite of all the films and shit. You know, with me being in the minority and tending to go against the grain, my favorite Rocky movie out of 5 films was Rocky 5. That was my favorite one. Then it was 3, then 4, 2, then 1. That's how it went. So it's Rocky 5, 3, 4, 2, and 1. So the thing is this, Ivan Drago, man. I mean, yeah, he was cool, intimidating. He's a strong fighter and shit. But that's where it ended with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he trained. You know what I'm saying? But dude was getting pumped with fucking illegal substances. At least it was illegal in America. Maybe it was legal in Russia. Maybe. Because they asked him, is he taking any substance or steroids or anything like that? It was like, no, he's not. So they pretty much lied to the American press that he was being injected with anything, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, how do you explain his freakish strength? You know what I'm saying? That's how he get it from that shit. So he was basically a manufactured boxer. He was a paper champion, a paper boxer. That's what he was. You know what I'm saying? Manufactured, artificial and shit. He was like a fucking machine. And that's why his theme song sounds like a fucking robot. Like, it goes, you hear like the steam in the theme song when he comes out. Because that's what he was, a fucking robot. He was a machine for the Russian government. You know what I'm saying? He was actually a fucking guinea pig. They was experimenting on making stronger boxers. They was going to cheat, you know what I'm saying, to win, you know what I'm saying? So, and look what happened after Drago lost against Rocky. His wife left him after they had a kid together, you know what I'm saying? So she was pretty fucked up for leaving him. She had no stock in him anymore, you know what I'm saying? He was nothing after that one loss against Rocky. I'm like, dude couldn't continue to fight, you know what I'm saying? But enough defending Ivan Drago. I'm finna heat on his ass now. This man murdered, yes, I repeat, murdered Apollo Creed. You know what I'm saying? Dude didn't want to fucking stop. Yes, Creed was fucking arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He got what was coming to him. I understand that. But Drago is not all that fucking innocent. I mean, think about what happened in Rocky 4. He pushed the referee away after he tried to stop it. So if Rocky threw in the towel, which he was, as I heard it, as we learned in Creed 2, that Rocky was scrutinized and all that shit. He was, everybody was saying it's his fault. He should have thrown in the towel. He faced a lot of bad press that he should have thrown in the towel and shit, even though fucking Apollo was saying no. You know. So Rocky is not at fault. He doesn't need to feel bad. Even if he did throw it in the towel, the referee couldn't stop the fight anyway. Even Apollo's wife was like, "Stop the fight!" You know what I'm saying? But Drago kept fucking nailing him with them fucking punches and shit. So he pretty much murdered Apollo. And what did he say? What the fuck did he say when Apollo was dying in Rocky's arms? You remember that famous line he says, "If he dies, he dies. I am really champion. If he dies, he dies." So, see, that's a murderer, man. Why wasn't he locked up? Why wasn't he fucking put on trial, thrown in jail? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Every boxer knows that it's a risk when they go in the ring. They might not come out alive or they might be maimed for life. Yes, that's the risk they take. That's why they get so much fucking respect. You know. I get that. I understand that, you know. But at the same time, it's okay to worry about your husband or something like, or if you have a spouse that is involved in contact sports, you know what I'm saying, like MMA, wrestling, boxing. It's okay to It's okay to worry about them because it's natural. But to try to say they shouldn't do it because they could get hurt or they could get killed or don't fight this person, blah, 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 that's stupid because that is a disrespect to the boxer. or to the fighter if you say that to them. You know what I'm saying? They know what the fuck the risks are. They know. They understand. So that's crazy. Don't say that. See, so yeah, Apollo did know he was getting into, but Apollo was fucking arrogant. He reached his peak at that point. You know what I'm saying? Apollo did not want the fight to stop, even though he was getting manhandled by Drago. And no, I'm not a huge fan of Drago. I'm glad. That's why it was a breath of fresh air and Rocky whooped his ass into the movie, you know? Because it took a man who wasn't taking substances abuses, any foreign substance in his body to make him stronger, to beat him. That was pathetic. That Drago lost against Rocky, despite that Drago had a boost. You know, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, just like Rocky 5, Adrian told him, he says, you didn't beat those men with muscle, you beat them with heart. You know what I'm saying? That's true. His heart did play into it, his willingness. Actually, he beat Drago by diligence. You know what I'm saying? He just kept coming, just like he did with Apollo. So, yeah, I get it. You know, he had heart. But it still goes to show that Drago should have been ashamed of himself. He had a fucking boost, and he still lost. You know what I'm saying? And miraculously, when his eye was cut, these goddamn helicopters, when his eye was cut, he lost all his fucking strength. I thought that was fucking funny. It's like, really? It's like, he's cut. He's like, and then all of a sudden, Rocky was welling on his ass. It was like he didn't even fucking got pumped with steroids and all that shit. To me, that was bad writing, man. It was. Rocky should just wore his ass down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually cut him or whatever. But you know, they got to make it dramatic and shit. So once he was cut, that was it. It's similar to that movie. Was it Kickboxer? Kickboxer. Yeah, it was Kickboxer. I get Kickboxer and Bloodsport mixed up. The one when Van Damme fought Tong Po, with the Thailand kickboxing and shit. Was it Kickboxer or Bloodsport? Anyways, Tong Po, you know, the guy with the long ass fucking ponytail, the one who paralyzed his brother from the waist down. Anyways, Van Damme's character got the advantage when he fucking kicked him in his forehead and shit. And Tom Paul was like, he's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, and all of a sudden, Van Damme was able to whoop his ass. He had the advantage all of a sudden. So that was the same thing in Rocky 5. You know, when Drago got cut, he lost his chance to win against Rocky, basically. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he was still a challenge to Rocky, despite the cut. But it's like he became a fucking regular boxer all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And same thing happened with Tong Po. Tong Po? I thought his name was Tom Paul. Tom Pole or some shit. It's Tong Po. So same thing happened with him when he got kicked in the fucking forehead. You know, he lost his fucking will and shit, so he lost his chance to win. So Drago was basically a manufactured machine being used by the Russian government. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did like the part when he stood up to his superior, when he said when he was getting his ass about Rocky. He got up and he lifted him. He was like, I'm fighting for me, you know what I'm saying? That was cool. He stood up for himself. I gotta hand it to him. That was fucking cool, you know. Let the motherfuckers know, like, damn, I'm not your fucking investment. I'm not a machine, you know what I'm saying? I'm a human being. I fight for me, not for you, you know. I thought that was cool. But the funny thing is, if you watch Creed 2, if you watch Creed 2, you will see that when Drago was sitting in Rocky's restaurant, okay, Let's see how much time I got. Okay. I got about I got enough time left, enough memory. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. When he was sitting in Rocky's restaurant, he asked Rocky, "How come there's no pictures of me?" He's seen pictures of this, that, and third, but he ain't seen no pictures of him, right? I'm like, why would there be? You fucking murdered his best friend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Why would he have pictures of your ass up in his restaurant? You fucking piece of shit. You fucking killed that guy in the ring. And then he was going on talking about how his life became shit after that, after they last seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, because his wife left him, his life went to shit, then basically his only fucking hope of salvation or to come back into the limelight or to be important again was through his son, Victor. So kind of similar to Mickey, how he all of a sudden was interested in Rocky in part one when Rocky had that shot against Apollo and shit, you know what I'm saying? So Drago is pretty much a Mickey, a Russian Mickey, you know. That's what he became. And that's what happened with that, you know. It's like, dude, that was stupid. How come no pictures of me? That was fucking dumb, man. If I was Rocky, I would have told his fucking ass off. It sounded like he did, but Rocky's a cool motherfucker, so it's like, nah, I ain't finna go there with this fucking idiot, you know. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on fucking Ivan Drago. This is not like a Rocky 4 plot like I did with the Rocky 3. It's basically a Drago character analysis, you know, like I said, it's like I'm not too crazy about him, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I thought Tommy the Machine Gun was more interested in Drago. I thought fucking Clever Lane was more interested in Drago. Hell, even Apollo was more interested in Drago. I'm not gonna say the movie's overrated, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. Rocky 4 had the best fucking soundtrack of all 5 movies, to be honest. And despite the fact that I like Rocky 5 out of all of them, which is my favorite, that movie had the worst soundtrack of all of them. It did. At least in my opinion, it had the worst soundtrack. So yeah, it's like Rocky 4 at the bank. The soundtrack was fucking bang. I even own the soundtrack myself, the Rocky 4. So it's awesome, man. So it wasn't a bad movie. The praise that it got was deserved to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, but Rocky 3, I felt was better than that. You know, so I felt it was better. You know, that's pretty much it about my thoughts about Ivan Drago. You know what I'm saying? And how and what I feel about him. I mean, he didn't really have any fucking issues with Rocky. Not really. That's what people were saying. He didn't fight Rocky just because he fucking had a vendetta against him. You know what I'm saying? Like he did something to him. He fought Rocky as a result of his government. You know what I'm saying? They trying to prove to the world that they're the best. You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna fight Rocky Balboa until Apollo jumped his ass in and wanted to fight him instead. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny about what is with, maybe I'm missing something. What is with people? It's like when Apollo got his ass handed to him in round 1, after Drago seemingly got the go ahead to fuck him up. After the round was over, you had Duke, Apollo's manager / father figure. He was like, "This is an exhibition, you know." I'm like, okay, it's still a fucking boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Why would you expect them to go 50% in the exhibition match? Fuck out of here. Even Rocky said, "This is just an exhibition. It ain't gonna mean nothing." Yes, it is. I gotta agree with Apollo. He said it's us against them. You know? He's like, he said, don't you understand what they're doing here? You know what I'm saying? And I got to hand to Rocky. I gotta throw Rocky a bone. I gotta throw him a bone. He did say maybe we should postpone. We don't know anything about this fucking guy that you're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And the Apollo's like, well, suppose I pull out and somebody else beats his chump. What'll lead me? You know, leave me. You know, Apollo. You know, that's why pride is the fucking. That's why the Bible says pride is the enemy. That's the reason fucking why. And it's sad that some people don't fucking get it. The Bible says in Book of Proverbs, I ain't trying to turn it into a televangelist fucking channel, but I gotta say this. In the Book of Proverbs, the Bible does say that pride goes before a fucking fall. There's a reason for that, ladies and gentlemen. Pride goes before a fucking fall. It doesn't go before a fucking jump or a fucking standing tall. No, it goes before a fucking fall. Okay? It's stupid. Having pride is stupid. And Rocky proves that shit, you know? And Paulo actually proves that shit, that pride is stupid. Rocky never had no fucking pride. No wonder he fucking won match after fucking match and he won with heart. He had no fucking pride. He was just a fucking regular fighter. Paulo had pride and arrogance and all that shit. And look where it got him. And look what happened to Drago, relying on fucking substance abuse or foreign substance or whatever you want to fucking call it to help him win matches instead of fucking pure, unadulterated skill. Yes, Drago did train. That's true, he did train. But that was all fucking show, if you ask me. The shit that Rocky did in Russia, that was fucking training. And I mean, Rocky needed training anyway because they don't tell him how long he's been out the ring at that point before fighting Drago and shit. So he had to get himself back in shape, you know. But yeah, man. So it's like, there you go, man. In the future, I'm gonna make a vlog talking about Rocky 5 and why I like it, and because you know a lot of people don't like Rocky 5. There you go. It's like Godfather 3. I like Godfather 3, but the masses don't like it. They hate it. Oh. Maybe I'll do a Godfather 3 vlog, you know, to talk about that, why I like it. And, you know, that's what I do. I'm born to fucking talk about shit that is controversial. I'm born to fucking bring the truth out. You know, and that's what I do. I might as well fucking live my purpose and shit, you know. So Rocky 5 is definitely going to be my next vlog. I don't know if it's going to be the next one, but it's in the future at least. Because anything can come up, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going to do another vlog that's entirely unrelated to this one. But things changed. So I put it that way. Things changed. And I decided to I said, fuck it. I was going to do a vlog anyway, so I might as well talk about Rocky 4. So there you go. So with that being said, that's why Chromosome sign the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all. And be safe out there. And I'm going to continue to swing some more. Woo! Monkey! Woo! Wee! I used to love swinging as a kid. Peace, I'm out.